Hello and welcome. Today we'll be talking about what it's like living as an athlete with IBS. So with IBS, the main symptoms are abdominal pain, diarrhea, cramps, constipation, as well as bloating. So I'd say bloating is the aspect of IBS that affects an athlete the most. That's because when you are bloated, it reduces the amount of space that your lungs and your diaphragm have to expand and allow as much oxygen into the airways. As a result, it's harder to expel carbon dioxide as well. Therefore, your lung capacity is reduced. Many times I've been to classes, I've just jogging for 5-10 minutes and I'm out of breath much quicker than I used to be before I developed IBS. Before I go on any further, IBS is a long-term medical condition that affects your digestive system. In addition to a reduced lung capacity, you also get pains and cramps. These pains can be quite debilitating, as they were for me when I developed IBS. When I first developed it, I wasn't sure what was going on. So for the first couple of months, up to like 6 months, I was just in agony. I was like, what's going on? But I got rushed to A&E at least 3 times, at least on 3 separate occasions, and I couldn't even sleep because that's how bad the pain is. It's just on your mind and it doesn't stop. So that's another way that IBS affects your performance as an athlete. And I'd say the last and not the least is your mental health. It has a drastic effect on your mental health. I think this is the case because when you develop IBS for the first time, like me, I wasn't able to eat all the same foods that I was used to eating. You know, all your favorite snacks, donuts, etc. And it can have a massive, damper on your spirits, just because you're just like, I know this is a lifelong condition and I'm not going to be able to eat the things that I'm used to. So it does, weigh on your spirits quite a lot, as well as, your physical performance. So I believe that there is a link between your physical health and your mental health. Your physical health affects your mental health, and your mental health affects your physical health. When one of those is disrupted, it has a massive effect on the other. And that was the case with me when I developed IBS. I'd fractured my ankle, but I'd started to, recover and do rehab exercises. And all of a sudden I started to get these symptoms of IBS, and it really affected the progress that I was making in terms of rehabilitation and just getting back to being able to do the things I was doing in the past. And it cut that short, even affected my ability to work. Right, on to solutions. So what I found that helps me is keeping a food diary. Try to do this as often as possible. So just all day, every day, just having a notepad, whether that's on your phone or a physical notebook or diary, and noting down everything that you eat. So for example, for breakfast, have cornflakes, and you'd also include the drink as well, because what I found is having fizzy drinks, carbonated drinks, that also, worsens the effect of IBS. because of, you know, the bubbles. It makes the bloating worse. So keeping a food diary will allow you to have a better idea of what's going on, and over some weeks you'll start to figure out, okay, I feel worse after having this, after having cornflakes, after having bread. And that's how I found out that, you know, gluten is a big trigger food for me. Gluten, wheat, even milk, lactose. These are the common triggers. I know there's the no fat or the low FODMAP diet, whatever that's called, but you know, IBS affects everyone differently because we're all different. We're all unique in our own way. Another way that's helped is keeping a better diet. So, you know, reducing processed foods. I know it's hard. I've been there, trust me. It's a struggle every day, but it's worth it because the pain is the pain is not worth the donuts. So keeping a better diet, that means that you end up feeling healthier, but you'll also reduce those symptoms of IBS as well, and therefore that will improve your performance and your mental health because you won't be in agony every single day. Third is regular exercise. Although it seems counterproductive because you can't perform as well when you've got IBS, initially it does get better. By incorporating regular exercise, then you'll be able to slowly improve the circulation, because that's what exercise does. You know, it makes your heart stronger, so you've got better circulation in your digestive system. Blood's pumping through your digestive system, clearing those bad things out, so your digestive system is getting stronger. Another thing that helps is meditation. There's a massive link between IBS and stress. I'm not very sure what the relationship is, but there are studies that found that the more stressed you are, the worse your IBS symptoms are. And I found that to be the case with me, myself as well. You know, when I was very stressed through work, family, etc., pain shot up massively. And it was only through meditation, therapy, you know, these are the things that help reduce your stress. Even just, you know, gratitude journaling every day, that will, you know, improve your symptoms. And finally, I would suggest some compression exercises. So things like yoga, things like L-sits, L-sit regressions and progressions, things, you know, exercises and stretches where you're compressing your stomach against your thighs. By doing these type of exercises, you're reducing the bloating. And I found it does wonders for me. By reducing that bloating, then you feel, you know, more relieved and you've got less pain. I'd say that those are the main things that help, you know, IBS